G'day everyone, today we're going to be doing a few odd jobs, but mostly we're going to be trying to replace the viscous fan hub. Hopefully this one I've got from the Wreckers is better than what's on it. So let's get into it. Turn it up.
Sentimental too. 3 or 4. So taking mineral 4 3 or 2 or 1. Just UV. I don't know why. Is that the fan?
No.
So guys, we're just taking a little while to get this off.
So yeah, simply not enough room, so undo that fan. There he goes. Lose my mind. There we go. Oh, you hear that?
Why?
Yep, that one had it. Okay, so let's get this.
You can.
Alright, camera went flat, I don't know how much we lost, but
Sorry.
yeah. Got the fan changed over,
Yes.
doing up the shrouds.
And I get to do this bit, yellow, whatever it's called. Through whatever called screwdriver. I'll put this down. I can screw it in. Okay. It makes a funny noise.
Okay, you want to do it up?
Upset. So,
Take it for a test drive, but time to put the engine cover on and then we're done. But it's stopped. It seems to be successful. Inside somewhere. Mud flaps. Bane of my bloody existence. Let's see if we can't reattach them. Yeah, stickers. Interestingly, got another right rear there. Stuck. Here's the one I'm after, left rear. That's problematic. One of the standard Torx bits. Okay. God. Service update time. Alright. Got the paperwork here from the 150,000 kilometre service. My kilometres exactly was 150,690 kilometres when I dropped it off for service. What was done? Engine oil and filter, pretty standard fare. So check coolant. I know they replaced the coolant because I had the radiator out. We'll get to that. Check engine compartment hoses for leaks. Wear security, battery terminals for cleanliness and security. That's something I do have to work on. The positive battery terminal is slightly loose, so I don't know, I'll have to work on that a bit. Replace engine timing belt, that's the big one. Inspect power, brake unit and hoses. Check leaks, engine transmission. Check underbody lines for damage. Replace automatic transmission fluid, so check diff oil, check for leaks, check front wheel bearings. They were done on the previous service, so they were good. Inspect brake pads. Check park brake adjustment. They did adjust that, which was good because it was starting to get a bit ordinary. Suspension for damaged wear. Replace fuel filter. Inspect oil pan, shield for damage, security. Check condition, pressure of all tyres including spare. Lubricate hinges, lock cylinders, hood release, striker. Check lights, washer, wipers. Oil and electrical system, inspect seat belts. And check security system transmitter range. So, that's what the service contains. Also, air conditioner performance, cruise control, automatic transmission park mechanism. Check vehicle for any outstanding service recalls. So, what did they do? Removed and replaced oil filter, fuel filters, and they did the wiper blades again. Don't know why anyway. Wash and clean and re-grease the K&N air filter, which is good. They did that. Did the full transmission service. Removed the radiator and condenser and blew out all the mud and that had gathered between, which was no doubt a fair bit. Flushed out the cooling system, adjusted the handbrake, topped up all fluids and road tested. So, what's here? So, filter kit for the transmission was $124. Timing belt was $116. And the tensioner accessory belt. So I don't know if they changed the belt tensioner again, or if that's just they put a new belt on. And they replaced a bolt on the timing belt sensor. So fuel filter was almost $60. Engine coolant was $55. So that wasn't anything too bad. So that component of the service cost $836, and just the logbook service was $482. So all up, they didn't find any issues other than what I already knew, which was the fan had it. As you will have just watched, I've replaced that with one from a Wreckers. So Holden quoted me, their best price was just shy of $400. I can't remember the exact, it was in the high 300s anyway. I picked up the clutch assembly, or actually a complete fan unit from S&C Daniels Wreckers in Colac for $100. So if anyone out there watching had this Colorado with Club RG stickers and loose nuts 4x4, I've now got your fan. So there you go. All up, you know, just shy of $1,500 the service cost me. Reasonable with the amount of work I guess I had to do. Probably would have been better if I had have got the fan before they did the service. That way they could have just put the new one on, because I had it off anyway. As you would have heard, the bearings in it are completely gone, completely crunched out. But other than that, a few other odd jobs to do. I've obviously refitted some mud flaps. I'm actually out here now where I lost a couple, so I'm going to go for a bit of a walk and see if I can't find one. I've already been for a little bit of a walk, but there was someone down there playing around on a tractor, so I didn't want to go and disturb them. The other job I've got to do is pull out and inspect the cabin filter. I know they're supposed to do that in service, and I was going to have a look at it before that I took it in for service to see if they had looked at it or replaced it. But I've got a new one to go in, whatever the brand is, Sakura or whatever it is, supposed to be the you know, the hyperallergenic ones and that to go in it. So given the amount of dirt road driving that I do, the dust and that goes through this system, thought it'd be a really good idea to have a look at that and replace that. So that will be up next.